May I proceed with my argument, sir? Sir, in the Honorable Court of Civil Justice, second class, Chhatarpur MP, suit number 20, 2024, year 2024. Parties: the Ram Sevak, son of Rajaram Soni, age 35 years, address at Santinagar Colony, district Chhatarpur, MP. Plaintiff versus Narayan, son of Dharampal Sharma, age 39 years, address at Santinagar Colony, district Chhatarpur, MP. Defendant. Pleading. Order number 7, CPC 19A. Sir, in matter of plaintiff is owner of plot number 1 and admittedly defendant is owner of plot number 2. Both our plots are adjacent to each other. The plaintiff has constructed a house on his plot number 1 and on right side of his house he has opened 2 windows as left side and back side of his house. There are the wall of other house. The plaintiff had no other sources of light and air in rear portion of his house, so that plaintiff was constrained to open windows on his right side wall. The plot number 2 is lying open window on his right side wall. The plot number 2 is lying open vacant for more than 25 years as defendant to see it whenever he would get a handsome amount. The plaintiff is enjoying air and light from their windows, which is according to him minimum requirement for the permanent beneficial enjoyment of the said property. According to plaintiff, he is enjoying the right to light and air within knowledge and without interruption of the defendant for the last more than 23 years. It is further pleaded by plaintiff that the defendant has purchased his plot number 2 from someone, and at that time his house was already constructed. The defendant, even after purchase of said house, never objected about the windows of plaintiff. Now the defendant has started construction work and is digging foundation, so that on the certain day he will add wall adjacent to his house, and thereby plaintiff will be precluded from enjoying his right for easement acquired by him. So, in matter of dealing with Indian Easement Act 1882, point number 1, section 4, easement defined. An easement is a right which the owner or occupier of certain land possesses as such for the beneficial enjoyment of that land to do something, or to prevent and continuous to prevent something being done in the upon or the respect of certain then land not is owned. So according to section 25 Indian Limitation Act 1963, if a person has peacefully and uninterruptedly enjoyed access to light or air to a building for 20 years, they can claim an easement. Second point is right to light. The right to receive light through your window from a neighboring property. This should be done in a peaceful manner. Owner permission is not required for this use. Fourth point is section 15, acquisition by prescriptions, where the access and use of light of air to the for any building have been peaceably enjoyed therewith as an easement without interruption and for 20 years, and where a right of way or any other easement has been peaceably and openly enjoyed by any person claiming title thereto as an easement and as of right without interruption, and for 20 years. The right of such access and the use of light or air, support or other easement shall be absolute. Sir, I want to request you to open page number 7. Sir, I want to present some case regarding of it. Sir, Raichand Venmalidas versus Manik Lal Bhai on 13 August 1945. Sir, in this case, section 4 and 15 of the Indian Easement Act do indicate that right of easement must be enjoyed over the property of another. Thank you.
With the permission of the Honorable Court, may I proceed with my arguments? Honorable Court, the defendant stands before this Honorable Court not to deny the existence of the windows on the plaintiff's wall, but to assert his lawful right to enjoy and develop his own property without unlawful obstructions and unfounded claims of easement. The plaintiff, having opened windows towards the defendant's floor without any written permission or established legal right, cannot now claim a permanent easement over the defendant's land, especially when such permission was at most oral and revocable. The defendant contends that the procedure in title never granted any written consent for the opening of these windows. In this further submitted that even the plaintiff enjoyed uninterrupted access to light and air for some years. Such enjoyment was permissive in nature and cannot ripen into a right of easement by prescription, especially when the plaintiff had earlier agreed to close the windows if the defendants commence construction. The defendant has every right to construct on his own land. He has denied the existence of any easement and asserts that any obstruction to the windows is a necessary consequence of the legitimate use of the property. The plaintiff's claim lack legal foundation, relies on oral agreements, and undermines the defendant's property rights. Therefore, the defense shall demonstrate that the plaintiff's suit is devoid of merit and must be dismissed in the interest of justice and unlawful property rights. Page number 2, sir. Established right of easement. Point number 1. Plaintiff admitted in cross-examination that no written permission was obtained from the procedure in title. Second point, permission, if any, was merely oral and not legally recognized. It is clearly written there, not legally recognized. Point number 3, plaintiff agreed to remove the windows when construction would begin. It is clearly mentioned in the main copy, sir, that plaintiff has agreed to remove the windows when construction would begin. Defendant's procedure objected upon discovering the windows. Some case laws given there, sir. In the case of K.K. Verma versus Union of India, AIR 1954, Bombay 358, held that easement by prescription require uninterrupted, open and ease of right use for 20 years. Oral permission break the requirement of ease of right. In the case of Raj Rani versus Chief Settlement Commissioner, AIR 1984, Delhi 142, the court held that mere tolerance or oral permission does not create a legal right of easement. Conclusion, since the use of the windows was based on permission and not ease of right, no prescriptive easement has been established. Point number 2, oral consent can be withdrawn. Defendant clearly stated that even if permission was given, it was oral and can be revoked. Plaintiff agreed to remove the windows if required. No documentary evidence was submitted by the plaintiff. In the case of Bang Chandra Dur Viswas versus Jagat Kishore Achar, AIR 1916, PC 110, the Privy Council held that permission is revocable at the will of the grantor unless coupled with consideration. In the case of Krishna Ram Mahale versus Shobha Venkat Rao, AIR 1989 SC 2097, reinforced that oral license do not hold in perpetually and can be revoked unless the license alters his position to his determined, which is not shown in this case. The permission, if any, revocable, and once revoked, the plaintiff has no legal right to continue use of the windows. Point number 3, defendant's right to enjoy his property. Plaintiff's window open into defendant's vacant plot, restricting future construction. Defendant intend to construct on his land and has the right to do so. Construction is a lawful act and does not interfere with any legal right of the plaintiff. In the case of Tata Tea Limited versus State of Kerala, AIR 1984 Kerala 1, it was held that ownership includes the right to enjoy and use property in any manner provided it does not infringe legally protected right of others. In the case of Municipal Board versus Motilal, AIR 1963 SC 158, the Supreme Court recognized the dominion of a landowner over his property unless lawfully restricted. May it please the Honorable Court, the defendant with utmost respect submits that the plaintiff's claim of easement right by prescription over plot number 2 is baseless and unsustainable in the eyes of law. The plaintiff himself has admitted that no express or written permission was ever granted for opening the windows on the disputed site. The permission, if any, was oral, conditional and revocable, and it was clearly agreed by the plaintiff that he would close the windows whenever construction commenced on the defendant's plot. It is evident from the cross-examination and the statements of the both defendant and his procedure entitled that no interrupted, peaceful and hostile enjoyment of the alleged easement right was over allowed, knowingly for a statutory period. The plaintiff failed to prove that such right was acquired with the acknowledged and without the objection of the true owner. Moreover, the plaintiff cannot be allowed to restrict the defendant's lawful use and develop of his own property, especially when no legal was equitable right has been conclusively established. An easement, if claimed, cannot be unfettered right to obstruct the nature use of adjacent property. Thank you.
And counsel stated that they are giving oral permission, not in written. So I want to clarify that point. So please open the page number 5. The plaintiff has claimed himself, examined himself and proved that the initiation of constructions of his house, which is of 23 years old, on the date of filing the suit, the municipal corporation has given permission to open the dispute window subject to existence of easement right of neighbors. He has also proved that completion certificate of house, which is also the more than 22 years old, on the date of institution of present suit. In the cross-examination, he has denied that he has taken any permission from the defendant's predecessor in title, who used to visit on his land but never objected about such a window. So no prior objection. The defendant purchased plot number 2, knowing the plaintiff's house was already constructed with the window and did not object it until starting construction. Plaintiff has also admitted that he has just passed in 5th standard and does not knowing anything about legal aspects. The plaintiff has examined one more engineer who has supported the case of plaintiff and stated that if windows are closed, there will be complete darkness in the room of plaintiff.
My colleague said that defendant did not give permission. So in the case of, as before I said in page number 2, sir, in the case of KK Verma versus Union of India, AIR 1954, Bombay 358, held that easement by prescription require uninterrupted, open and as of right use for 20 years. And oral permission breaks the requirement of age of right. And sir, in established right of easement, page number 2, point number 3, plaintiff agreed to remove the windows when construction would begin in plot number 2. So page number 4, point number 1, no legal easement by necessity or prescription exists. The plaintiff's access to light and air through the front portion of the property is sufficient. The plaintiff was permitted to open windows. However, permissive use does not confer a legal right of easement. An easement must be established either by express grant, necessity or a long-term continuous and uninterrupted use as of right, none of which apply here. Second point, permissive use does not create legal right. The opening of windows was allowed by the defendant, but this was permissive, not a matter of right. As held in the state of Bengal, the state of West Bengal versus Kailash Chandra Kapoor, AIR 1997 SC 1348. Permissive use does not confer any legal easementary right. The plaintiff cannot claim an easement over the defendant's land based on temporary tolerance or permission. Point number 3, no impairment of reasonable enjoyment. The construction on the defendant's land does not prevent the plaintiffs from enjoying their property. The plaintiff retains full access to light and air from the front portion. In the case of KK Madappa versus BM Krishnamurthy, AIR 1980, Karnataka 140, the court held that an easement of light and air cannot be claimed merely because some part of the view or air is obstructive if reasonable enjoyment is still possible. Point number 4, page number 4, defendant's right to build on his land. The defendant, as the rightful owner of his property, has the right to construct on his land as long as he complies with building laws. This was reinforced in Dayal Singh versus State of Rajasthan, AIR 2005, Rajasthan 185, where the court ruled that a neighbor cannot stop lawful construction merely to protect a view or access to air, light, unless a legal easement exists. So page number 5, point number 5. No sustainable interference. Even if the plaintiff experiences a reduction in light or air, it must be substantial to amount an actionable claim. Minor or insignificant interference does not warrant legal protection. The Supreme Court in Lalbhai versus Municipal Corporation of Ahmedabad, AIR 1971 SC 974, emphasized that a balance must be struck between private rights and urban development. At last, sir, clear. In light of the above submission, the defendants humbly praise that this honorable court may graciously be pleased to dismiss the plaintiff's suit for declaration and injunction as devoid of merit, declare that the plaintiff does not possess any easementary right by prescription over the defendant's property, permit the defendant to proceed with construction on his land without any obstruction from the plaintiff, grant any other relief which this honorable court may deem fit in the interest of justice. Thank you.
Which is mentioned by my colleague KK Verma versus Union of India 1954. So in this matter, the court held the case involved a dispute over the use of a pathway between two pieces of land and whether the pathway qualified on an easement. Then the next point, established right. The plaintiff has enjoyed light and air through the window for over 23 years with the free previous owner of plot number 2 not objecting. And one more point which is mentioned by my colleague, minimum requirement. The window provides essential light and air for the plaintiff house, as other side are blocked by other property. And I want to argue for an easement by prescription which can be expired if a right has been exercised openly, continuously and without the owner permission for a statutory period which can be 20 years or more in some jurisdiction. So lastly, my humbly prayer to the Honorable Court, please declaration give the stay of my client. Thank you, sir.